Hello everyone and welcome to the program. I'm Sean Baloye in Lagos. Politics is deep in practice and even in theory, which is why political scientists keep giving their best shot at explaining the concept. Some see politics as a quite simple concept or as an exercise of power. Harold Laswell says it is about, quote, who gets what, when, and how, end of quote. Now, let's localize the issue. Who will become Nigeria's president after May 29, 2019? Well, for former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who had advised President Muhammadu Buhari to dismount the horse in that metaphor is Nigeria. Our friends at Deutsche Welle had an exclusive interview with the former president where he insisted that democracy is about change, especially when the expected result is not achieved.
Yes, it was the right decision. With the benefit of hindsight, you will agree with me if you know what has happened and what is happening, what is being revealed about the government of Jonathan and those who are with him in terms of sordid corruption. And you will agree that, yes, it was the right decision. And that I believe it was a decision also that is good at that point in time for our country and our democracy, because we were able to transition from one party to another party. So we, as a result of that, we are consolidating our democratic process. So it was the right decision. And then it's also a right decision now for us to see that the man who has taken over from Jonathan has not met the expectation of Nigerians. That is what democracy is all about. Democracy is about change if things are not what they should be. So it's the right decision. But if you say that's not the right decision, then you are not a Democrat. And I am a Democrat. And tomorrow, if I take a decision and things have not worked out the way we have expected to work out in a democracy, then you make a change.
That's former President Olusegun Obasanjo's take on Nigeria's politics, and perhaps the reason why he's no longer supporting President Muhammadu Buhari, and especially whether or not he should seek re-election in 2019. But politics is about building consensus or dissensus, which is why disagreement is a key element in politics. A group in Abuja says President Buhari is their preferred choice. They went around the streets asking the president to run in 2019. That's in Abuja. In Niger State, it is a similar story, where supporters of the All Progressives Congress APC in the state endorsed President Muhammadu Buhari to run for a second term.
Our President, General Muhammad Buhari, and our amiable governor contest the election for 2019, inshallah. I saw move. If you say, I saw second. Those who are supposed to say, aye.
Well, that is in Niger State. Down here in the southern part of the country, precisely in Delta State. The president's supporters, especially those in a certain senatorial district, says they are strongly behind him.
The caucus passed serious vote of confidence on Mr. President and asked him to offer himself again to contest in 2019, and the caucus will support him 100%.
In all of these voices of the Buharis, there is a particular voice which seemed like the loudest, the governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-Rufai. And here is what he said in my last interview with him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am one of those from the beginning that have recruited, advocated, and tried to gather a group of governors, legislators, and supporters to support President Buhari for 2019 because I believe that it's in the overall interest of our party and the stability of Nigeria. And I'm confident that we're going to win the 2019 election. You remember how many people came out to welcome President Buhari in Kano? You know that there are two Nigerias. There is the Nigeria of the ordinary people, then there is the Nigeria of the elite.
So some Buharis even said they will sue the president should he not speak early enough. They in fact gave him an ultimatum.
The purpose of coming here today is to mobilize and also hold a very big rally to mobilize support for President Muhammadu Buhari. But we have a cardinal call that if President Muhammadu Buhari do not come out and make a public statement, from now before on Monday, we'll be forced to go to court and invite him to come to court and make a public statement that he's recontesting for President come 2019.